Hi there folks, welcome back to the channel. Got something a little bit of kind of out of the box for me today with this one. We got another watch from a company called Seizmont, which is sold by kind of a fashion accessory brand in Denmark called Trendhim. And this is the Kasper Dante automatic dress watch. And we'll just go through the box and see what we get. So we have an outer box. We have some kind of fairly nice presentation. We've got the Seizmont logo on this cover cloth, and then a nice soft padded top to the actual box itself. And we'll deposit that down there. And there we have quite a nice box, got a soft feel to it. Quite nicely done. And we open the box and we get a microfiber cloth and a swing tag. And then we get to the business end, which is a watch, which, as you can see, is a skeleton dial. And this, I have to say, is not my kind of thing, but in the interests of bringing something a little bit unusual to the channel, thought we'd have a look at this. And this was actually very kindly loaned to me by Simon from Watch the Time, another YouTuber and a good friend, and we swap watches every now and again and sort of review each other's pieces. So go and give Simon a follow over at Watch the Time and subscribe to his channel. But back to this one. So as you can see, skeleton dial, as I said, not my thing, but here we go with some dimensions. From the 2 to the 8 we have 44mm, including the crown we have 47mm, and then we have a lug to lug height which is fairly substantial at 51.5, and we've got a thickness of 12mm, and we have a lug width of 22mm. The case is all 316L stainless steel, as is the bracelet. Quite an angular kind of case. Have to say that brushing work on the side of the case is actually quite nice, and transitioning up to high polish on that fixed bezel, and some kind of quite nice detailing on that kind of semi-onion crown, which is not screwed down. The movement inside this, as you can see, is an automatic, and we do have hand winding, and we do also have hacking. As you can see, when I pull the crown out, there is no ghost position on this because there is no date. We'll move in on this dial and have a closer look at that. And what there is of the dial has got a bit of a sunburst effect to it. And as you can see, there's quite a large section cut out, so you can see what's going on inside with that movement. And you can even see how wound it is, because that there is your mainspring. We have applied indices, Roman numerals at the 12 and the 6 and the 9. The Seizmont logo, and then Seizmont text, which appears to be applied, and then mechanical movement written under that. My main issue with these is legibility. I really struggle seeing telling the time on them. I mean, you've got silver hands. I mean, once that minute hand is over the blue, it's fine, you can see it fine. But when they're over the other side of the watch, so that they're over, you know, the mechanics of the watch, they are really, I find them really difficult to see. So I find them in some ways a little bit pointless, but I do get that people do like to see the movement, you know, and they think it's quite cool. So if that's your thing, then this could be the one for you. We have, as I said, everything stainless steel. So we've got stainless steel fixed bezel with your 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. engraved into that bezel around the outside. The brushing on the top of the lugs would have been nice if it actually matched the brushing on the bracelet, but we go brushed and then brushed again, and we've got polished center links down this bracelet, which does taper tapers from 22 down to 18, and as you can see, we do indeed have a fully milled clasp, which, to be fair, is quite nice. There's no safety catch, just double deployment pushers, and the Seizmont logo laser etched into that clasp. On the case back, as you can see, we've got a clear case back, stainless steel, mechanical movement, 3 atmospheres, water resistant, so splash proof. You're not going to want to get this one wet. The end links do look to be solid, and we've got some circular brushing on the bottom of those lugs there. The rotor is kind of a cut out, I suppose, semi-custom rotor. No writing, no details, no information on there whatsoever. I mean, I'm just going to kind of guess that is some kind of a Chinese movement. The crystal on the front is a sapphire crystal, no AR coating, and the crystal on the back is a mineral crystal. The bracelet itself is, I have to say, actually quite nicely done. I don't think it's as nice as the one I had on the quartz diver that I had sent in, but it's solid links, push pins, so there's no pin and collar system, and 2 levels of micro adjust. Possibly would have been nice to see another hole in there, so if that clasp was just a little bit longer, because this, considering how big this watch is, and it's going to be kind of for bigger wrists at sort of 44mm case, it is quite large. So if you're anybody over a 7.5, 7 3/4 inch wrist, you're going to struggle with this, because that is your full bracelet, and it fits me perfectly, and I have a 7 3/4 inch wrist. I mean, I could still move it about, but there is no room for adjustment from there. I mean, as I said, it's all solid stainless steel. Generally speaking, I think the finishing is pretty good for that price point. To be honest, is it something that I would buy? No, it's not something that I would buy. But if skeleton movements are your thing and you like to see all this, then maybe this could be the one for you. The current pricing of this is £179, which includes delivery, and I do know that their delivery is actually very, very good. When they sent me that quartz diver for review, it took 3 days to get here from Denmark, so that was quite impressive. So if you do order anything from them, any of their other kind of goodies, I mean, they do bracelets and necklaces and various other things, mainly for men, then it's not going to take ages for things to arrive, which is quite nice. But back to the watch itself, as I said, do I see £179? If I'm completely brutally honest, no. I just feel that it's a bit on the expensive side, considering that movement in there, I'm pretty sure, is a Chinese movement. I mean, it looks nice enough, but I mean, timekeeping wise, I've been running this for about a week, and it loses on average about 6 seconds a day, which is I'm not complaining about that. That's absolutely fine. But as I said, for me personally, my biggest issue with these skeleton dials is that is the legibility thing, and there's no loom on this either. Not that you would expect loom, because I think it's kind of it's meant to be a dress watch, even though it's kind of a bit big for that. But I guess that's kind of the current trend, so it's definitely kind of leaning on the fashion side of things. But yeah, there we go. If this is your kind of thing, I'll leave a link below. You can go and check out their website. They have all sorts of different colours in this. They've got PVD black ones as well. There's two-tone. various different colours on the dial. So yeah, then there is a fair choice to be had. One thing I didn't mention is weight-wise, it weighs in at 161 grams with all the links in. But there we go. If that's your kind of thing, then follow the link and go and have a look. But that has been the Seizmont Kasper Dante automatic dress watch. Thanks very much for watching. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, that would be excellent. Best way that you can help the channel, and it costs nothing. Please subscribe and comment down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload any more content. But that's it for now. Again, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers for now.